Not to be smart, like, but that's a trigger. Like that looks good to me. Like that looks tasty to me. That looks good to me. That looks tasty to me. You get what I'm saying? But it's a trigger. They think that, like, some of them think that they're really protecting women on some insane psychotic insane psychotic stuff, and then other ones is just super criminal walkers. You get what I'm saying? You gotta get them all on tape. Like, you can't be intimidated. And like, if no harm, no foul. But when you get targeted by fraudsters, the RAas groups, you done fucked with the wrong nigga. You are a computer intrude. Like, you can't be scared of computers. Like, they sag their pants. They wear street attire. They wear street uniforms. They show up and dress for the part. But for real, it's like, you know what I mean? Niggas in the street is going to be like, yeah. Like, some weirdos is going to step on each other's toes as far as girls, but no real dude is going to be in the streets is going to be like, yeah, I'm going to get you locked up because you looked at a girl. No real dude in the streets is going to be like, yeah, I'm going to fraud you. I'm going to hit you with fraud scams. And like I said, I know where this fraud scam is prevalent. Like, I used to work with some young ladies, and I got to know some young ladies separate from the people that I used to work with. And they hang out in a certain part. All of them, it was like 3 different groups of individuals, but I didn't meet them in that part of town, but they all hung out in the same part of town. So I wouldn't be surprised that other within those different cultures, within that larger culture, share the same type of scams and crimes. Because it's the same type of dudes I'm always running into. They real sensitive. I told you about these hoe ass niggas. They have hoe ass nigga tendencies. So like I said, when you feel like you're being scammed, you can't just, you gotta go to your local news reporter. They will bust the case right open. You gotta really invest in strengthening the investigative reporter units, because they on these criminals' asses. Like, they it's so hard to believe, but the investigative reporter, they knock it right out. I've seen too many reports of busted, wide open cybercrime cases by the investigative reporter did the whole thing. You get what I'm saying? Now, I'm about to take off, even though I did call it. The John is on Woodland. But you see the type in men that are cyber criminals. They all dress in a thug uniform, but nah, you gotta get right up in their face. I told you that before. No, I'm just joking. But still, I know triggers. Like I said, I've survived this for 23 years, this weird, obsessive stuff, this gaslight, this fraudulent cancel culture. You got to get right up in these dudes' face, because what are they going to do? Punch you? No. They punch keys on the keyboard. Now, like I said, I'm a therapist now, and they be, I don't know. Then scams since the Rona took the scam game up. But, that's what I'm saying. You gotta get your investigative reporter, because they will help get you your money back. They will help bring the individuals responsible to justice. And on top of that, they'll let the world know that you're not crazy.